Hello everybody, in today's video I'm going to show you how to use VLC Media Player on your PC and step by step from downloading it, installing it to using all its main features including playing videos, audio, subtitles, playlists and even online streaming. VLC is one of the most popular media players in the world because it can almost play any type of media file without needing extra codecs, and it is completely free, safe and very powerful. And by the end of this tutorial you'll feel confident navigating VLC like a pro. So first, in order to download and install, first you need to go to your Microsoft Store on the bottom here, and over here on the top we can find the search bar. Top there's a search bar. What you can do is simply type down VLC Media Player, and over here we just found the video LAN VLC Media Player. Simply click onto this install here, and you need to wait for the installer to download, and this usually takes less than a minute for almost all of the PCs. Once it gets installed, in the bottom we can find this search here, type down VLC and you can open it over here. First it will also open to a setup. What you can do is you need to simply select continue, and over here you can select to this maximize the screen here and the familiarizing with the interface. When you first open your VLC, you'll see a menu bar top. Over here we can find this help, tools, subtitles, video, audio, playback and the media as well, and the control panel, play, pause on the bottom here, previous loop, shuffle, volume and the full screen, and the playlist media area center where your videos or the audio will appear. And take a moment to explore these areas and the interface may look simple, but every button has a function that will help you control the media perfectly. So we have the step 3 where playing up files. You need to first open to a file. In the top left we can find to this media, select to this media and select open file. Over here you can go to your documents, videos and open one of the file, and you can also browse your computer folders to find a video or the audio file, and once it opens on your interface you can find this all of the controls. Here you can play or pause on the bottom left. This is the icon where you can either play or pause by simply clicking onto it and clicking back, and you can also stop. And over here we can find to this volume icon in the bottom right hand side. Over here this bottom right corner, just by the dragging the volume slider. If you want to make the volume increment, what you can do is simply slide to this bar over here on the right hand side, but if you want to make it mute or completely slow down the volume, simply turn it back on the left as well. And if you want to loop it, over here we can find on the small icon here. In order to loop the video, click onto this and the video will play again and again. If you want to put a full screen, you need to press the F1 or click the full screen icon as well over here. In order to use the subtitles, you can find the top icon over here. We just find the subtitles here. You need to click onto the subtitle and you need to select this add subtitle file, and you can also select from the documents in your library as well, and you can make your changes, save and the restart playback, creating and managing the playlist. You need to click onto this view in the top here, and you can select this playlist under there, and over here now you can either save the playlist, you can also reorder files by dragging them up or down, and you can save the playlist for later by clicking the media over here in the top left, and you can select to the save playlist to the file as well. And the VLC playlist support formats like XSPF and the menu as well. And over here in the top left we can find this media here. This media menu is where you manage all your files and streams. Think of it as the main hub for opening, saving or converting the files. You can open a single video or the audio files from your computer. Over here, once you click it, you can also open to the multiple files. You can open more than one file at a time, useful for the playlist as well. You can open a folder, select a folder and the VLC will load all the media inside it as a playlist. And you can also open a disk. You can play a DVD, Blu-ray or the audio CD directly from a disk drive. And you can also open a network stream. You can stream videos from the internet using a URL, YouTube, Twitch, etc. Once you click onto this over here, you can simply enter a URL from your YouTube, Twitch or any of the other social media, and you can select to this play over here. And you can also convert it. Over here you can find to this converter save. Here you can convert videos or audios to different formats like MP4, MP3 or AVI. You can also save a playlist over here. You can save the current playlist as a file to open later. You can, if you want to, you can close the VLC completely. Media is where you start nearly everything in the VLC. And if you do not know where to begin, you can go to this media first here. On the second we can find to this playback under this. The playback menu controls everything about playing and navigating your media. You can play, pause over here, and you can also go to the previous or the next as the playlist. You can do it jump forward, backward. In order to jump forward, it skips seconds forward or back and can customize timing the preferences over here in this jump. And you can also repeat it on loop on the bottom. Over here beside it we can find to this audio. This audio menu manages all the sound related features. Audio track over here. If a video has multiple audio tracks, language, commentary, you can switch here. In this stereo mode here, it chooses the stereo, mono or the left or right channel option. Under this visualization we can find while playing music, you can display animated visuals that move with the audio. Under here we can find this increase volume, decrease or the mute here. You can also adjust the music in the increments. In order to mute over here, this turn off the sound completely, and choose which output device or the audio plays through, and use audio if you need multiple languages, one want specialized visualizations or need to adjust the volume output beyond the slider. Over here beside the video menu controls everything about the picture, display and the video effect. In order to full screen, you can select to this full screen here to switch to a full screen, and also always fit to a window. You can zoom in or out without changing the window size. Under this aspect ratio below, we can find this. You can change the width to height ratio 6:9, 4:3, etc. for the proper viewing. In order to zoom over here on the top, it zoom in or out without changing the window side. Under this crop, it also cut off the edges of the video if needed. In this de-interlace here, it improves the playback of the interlaced videos for the smoother motion, and you can also take a snapshot. You can capture a still image from the current video frame. And under this wallpaper, set as a wallpaper here, you can set the video as your desktop background advanced feature. And video is where you fix display problem or improve video quality for your eyes. And beside it, we can find the subtitle. The subtitle menu handles everything about captions or text on the video. You can also add the subtitle file by selecting to this adding subtitle file here. You can load an external subtitle file and cite it for your video by going to your library and select your subtitle file as well. And you can also select your sub-track, switch between the multiple subtitle tags if available. You can also adjust the timing with it if subtitles are too fast or too slow. And subtitle menu is essential for the foreign films, accessibility, or learning a new language. And beside it under the tool, this menu is for the customization and advanced function, and it uses effects and filters over here. Open option for the both audio and the video adjustment. Once you click onto this effects over here, you can find an equalizer, compressor, spatializer, stereo widener, and advanced here. Over here, you can customize how much effect that you want for your audio effects, video effects, or the synchronization as well. In this synchronization, it synchronizes the track, adjust the audio or the subtitle timing if out of the sync as well. And the tools is where the VLC becomes powerful, and you can fine tune everything to your liking as well. And over here beside that, we can find there's a view. The view menu controls what you see in the VLC's interface. It says we can find there's a playlist. It open or close the playlist panel. Under this advanced controls, it adds buttons like record, snapshots, and loop A/B to the control panel as well. Under this minimal interface here, it hide most menus and keep only playback controls. Under this full screen interface, it switches VLC to the full screen with no menus, and we can also find this always on top icon here. It keeps the VLC above other windows. And under this docked playlist, this playlist attaches playlists inside the VLC window, and view lets you simplify or expand the interface depending on what you need. And beside it, there's a help. Under this help, the help menu provides guidance and support. VLC help opens the VLC official documentation and tutorials. You can go to the help, or you can also check for the updates for the VLC media, as I'm going to select to this help over here. And you can also report a bug if you are a newcomer to VLC Media Player. You can also read through the introduction of the VLC Media Player. Over here, you can simply go to your frequently asked questions. If people have any issue with your VLC, you can select this FAQ here, and it opens a frequently asked question about the VLC Media Player, and you can find all of this information over here as well. And you can use help if something does not work or you want to explore advanced features. And that is it. VLC Media Player is incredibly powerful and versatile. It can play almost any file, stream online videos, convert media formats. Thank you for watching this video. I hope I could help you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any queries or confusion, please comment down below and we will reach out to you very soon.